Hello again, everyone. You may remember, regular viewers of my channel, that I said the other day how kind crafters were. I'd received a pot of wax from France from a lady called Marie who wanted me to try it. And yesterday I was absolutely gobsmacked to receive another parcel, this time from Anne from New York State. Honestly, I'm overwhelmed, absolutely overwhelmed. So unexpected, such a surprise, so generous. A whole heap of stuff in this package. It's like Christmas. Anne had heard me say I fancied one of these. Couldn't find one in this country. They were all sold out everywhere I looked. I had seen them in the States, but, you know, I didn't want to really have to pay excessive shipping. And not only pay the shipping for me, she bought me the product as well. So I'm going to have a look at this later on and see what I have to do. That's the empty bottle. And here we've got the glue press with the glue, and I'll have to read the instructions and see what to do. But my goodness, I am just stuck for words, really. So we have the precision glue press. She'd also heard me saying that I wanted a precision glue as well, and I had looked for one. I actually found this, but in the meantime, before I actually found this, Anne had ordered this one for me. It's a similar sort of thing, I think, but this one has got something special, and it's this bit here, which actually doesn't come with it. This is one of those, look, it took me ages to work out how to open this thing, to be honest. But there's the pot of glue. Here is the specialty top that you use with the various nibs. And now where did it go? On this box, Anne has taped the bit that you use to seal it if you want to, and there's a flappy bit there that gets in the way, but that's where this little bit comes from. That you stick it onto the bottle. It's got some double-sided tape there. You stick it onto the bottle and you tidy away this thing so it doesn't flap about and get in your way. This was made by her husband, who has a 3D printer, which is, you know, totally out of my realm of understanding, really. But I think we'll try and use one of these for a project today. So I'll just put those over there for a moment. I think I'll come to the precision press another day. Let's just pop that down out of the way for a minute. The box is full of other goodies as well that she surprised me with, often made by her husband. This is a little tray that he made, again, 3D printing. I have no concept of how this works, but have that on your desk. You put little bits of dies in, die cuts or whatever, and it's got a lovely smoothed edge there that you can actually get them out from. I think that's fabulous. She has made a couple of covers for post-it books of post-it, should I say, and she's decorated those with Gummiapan dies. So look at the colouring on that. It's amazing, isn't it? And those to me look like little art impression grass stamps as well. Just beautiful. What it is to have such wonderful friends. She's also sent these, and I'm going to need a bit of instruction for these. These are frames for helping with layering, I think Anne said. But also, husband made these, but he's also made these things, which you can stick onto the side of a shelf with a piece of double-sided tape, like that. And then you can, let's get them out. You can hang them on a shelf. And she's made a whole bunch of them. So honestly, not only that, some candies as well, but this is the one that just made me laugh. It's so like my husband and me. Anne said that when she goes into her craft room, she gets so engrossed that she stays there so late, and by the time she comes to it comes to dinner time, it's kind of, what shall we do? What can we have for dinner? So her husband made these. So you come down. What shall we have for dinner? Pick it up. Go out. Oh, another go out. That's a lucky one. Pick it up. Pick it up. I think they meant, but the alternatives are delivery, cook, go out, roll again, no dinner, and pick it up. So brilliant. And on this one, which is a multifaceted die, what we're going to eat: sandwich, chicken, burgers, Thai, Greek, Mexican, Vietnamese, Chinese, steak, Italian, barbecue, seafood. I think we might have had them. But what a bit of fun. Isn't that fabulous? And thank you so much. Wonderful surprise. Absolutely wonderful surprise. Brilliant things. And so generous. Anyway, let's just have a little look and see if we can sort out this Barely Art Precision Craft glue, which I presume is a similar sort of product that's inside to this one. And it's got its various nibs. This one has just the one. But this one, of course, is from the US, and I don't know if we can get them over here. This too has got a pin for popping in. Let's just see what we do. Let's undo the glue. And I thought I'd make a little project using this glue. So let's just see how we go. Take off the seal. Oh yeah, I'll pop that in the bin. Right. And this is the cap that you use with the various... Oh, and let me put the doodad on first. The thing that holds the... This is the little stopper to pop over. So let's pop that on there like that. We'll stick on the thing that holds it in place. I probably should have put the lid on first, really. I've pulled off both bits of that. Let's do it again. Now, let me put this lid on first, just in case I get in a pickle. Let's see if I took off both sides of the sticky. If I can't do it, I'll put one piece of... That's left it behind. Good-o. Let's try the other piece. And the thing I thought I would make for this is something that I had... How far down do I need it to go? I won't put it over the name in case I need to know the name. Let's put it about just above there. Let's put it there. Okay. So that can just go in there. Look at that. Isn't that clever? I'm so impressed. So, what do I put on? How do I do this? Where does that one go? Oh, that's just the stopper for that, isn't it? Good grief. So, let's try this. How big are the holes? The green is the biggest, and the metal one is the smallest. Let's go for the middle-sized one. Let's just pop these in here for now. God, I'm looking at that. So, twist this into position, I think. Okay, Now I'm going to put that down into there for the minute. Okay, it took me a while, but I got there in the end. So what I thought I would do today is to try and use this. I just had a parcel a few minutes ago from 2 mystery bags. I ordered a few dies and a couple of mystery bags from gummiapan.co.uk. And Matthew, I think this is an amazing service. He has said, if you've already had a mystery bag and you'd like to buy a new one, but you don't want to get duplicates, if you message him with a picture of the things that were in your first mystery bag, he'll ensure that what comes in your second mystery bag won't have any duplicates. Now, how kind is that? I think that is an amazing service. Anyway, my second and so say third mystery bags together arrived this morning, and one of the things was this. And I thought to myself, what is that going to be? And I got my phone, put it onto Google Translate with the camera, read the packet, and discovered, and you kind of see it a bit, it's a milk carton. A milk carton. What am I going to use a milk carton for? So I had a little play, and I just made one up quickly from white card. And I thought, actually, this would be quite good to give something like a couple of the things that Anne sent to me. A couple of sweeties in like that. Fold it up, little ribbon through there. And another thing that came in my mystery bag was a tag stamp and a tag die. And I thought an oversized tag on that from a ribbon might look kind of funky. So that's what I thought we'd try and do. So let me just put these things back in the box. To make my box, I thought, instead of using, I have cut some white ones out here, and in order to make your carton, you need to use this die twice, because you can see there's one side, two sides, and there's always 4 sides to a carton. So you need to cut it out twice. I did that with these, but I thought I would just try and make it a little bit fancy. And I went to the drawer, found a scrap of red, and I thought I would use this instead. But first, I would get some design on it. This is a background stamp from Simon Says Stamp, and it's called Leaves and Berries. So I'm going to put that down flat on my surface, get out my Versamark, and I'm just going to ink it all over. I won't use the whole of the space, but just in case, I'm going to ink it all over. Okay, using the stamp flat on the surface, and I'm going to put the paper over the top. Right, I think I've got enough, can't really see. You may be able to see better from up there. Right, I think there's a quick wipe with an anti-static bag. Put it on and just gently rub over. You can use a brayer for this if you want to, or fingers, whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable doing. If you like to use a brayer, that's great. If you want to use your fingers, absolutely fine. So, Versamark. I think I've got it all over. If you wanted to make sure you got it right and had no gaps, you could always use it in your stamping platform. Okay, there is my stamping. Now I'm going to emboss that with some gold embossing powder. I'll just get a piece of scrap to put it onto. But you look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle made for 2. I had to put that on a card for somebody, can't remember. Right, here's my gold. This is Wow. What is it? Metallic gold, rich, pale, superfine. There's a mouthful. really pretty stamp, this one. I love it. Have we got everything? I think that's okay. I like to jiggle embossing powder over stamping because, you know, it doesn't always grab first go. So if you do a little jiggle, it has a chance to get into all the nooks and crannies. Let's pop this away. There we go. Now I'm just going to heat set this, so I'll whiz this up on a little bit so it doesn't take too long. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Don't you think it's lovely? I love this stamp. So I'm going to cut out 2 of these dies, or this die I'm going to cut it out twice, should I say, and then we'll make our carton. So here's the first one, and this stamp doesn't matter which way up you put the it's like, you know, dress fabrics, so you've got some bits going up and some bits going down, so it doesn't look like one bit is upside down. So if you were going lengthwise, for example, and I put that one that way, it wouldn't matter. So there's the first one. Let's just cut out the second one. Just about the right amount of space. Piece of luck. There we go. Right. Now, I found that if you have dies that have got fold line creases on them, as this one has, it's much better if you can pronounce those folds a bit more. So I've got another little scoring board here, and what I'm going to do is to I may not use that one. I'm going to use this one. It's a bit sharper. That one, you can see its end is all worn off. So I'm just going to go over the score lines again, just to make sure that they will fold easily. So just line up the folds with the lines on the scoreboard and then go over them. That only goes as far as there. Okay, this one, it's difficult to see, just goes as far as there. That one goes all the way, actually it does go all the way down. It's difficult, it's actually more difficult to see on this card now that I've embossed it, but hopefully we'll be okay. And I'm going to do the same thing with both pieces. There's this one here. This is the top. And there's one of them that has got the 2 bits for, it's like these bits here. It's more difficult to see. I probably shouldn't have chosen this to show you because it is more difficult, but let's see. Can't even see that one myself. Can't see where it is. It should be in, oh, there it is. I can see it. There it is. Lining up with that. There we go. Right, I just got to do the same with the other one, and I'll whiz this one up because you don't want to be seeing me doing this twice. Right. That's done. The first thing I'm going to do is to glue one of these, either that one or this one, and just stick the 2 pieces together like that. Okay, so let's try our new Barely Art glue. Let's just see. Oops, came out quickly. Perhaps I could have done with the smaller nozzle, nib, whatever you call it. Let me just take a bit of that off. Let's just see. This one I used the sticks too. People in the UK can get the sticks too. People in the US probably get the Barely Art one. Okay, stick this down so that the edges are level. I'll just hold it for a moment. Okay, now I'm going to just wipe that off, that excess. Okay, now where I have scored, I'm going to just fold it that side too. I think I should have used the smaller nozzle, but we live and learn, don't we? Right, that's going to come that way. I'm going to fold this one here first. Right, make sure all the lines will fold easily. That hasn't stuck yet. Right, are we level? Yep, good. Right, now the next thing I'm going to do, I am going to stick this one into here, making sure that those have got their flaps. Let me just change this. It is too big. I need a smaller nozzle. That probably will need a clean out. Let's put the metal one in. There we go. Right, let's try again. Now I'm going to put this on the other flap. It was not a good choice for you to see, in fact, because on the white one you would have seen more readily, I feel. That's a neater fit too with the pin. Right, fold down the flap again, bring this in, line it up. It's important that you get the edges lined up. Now if you want to press together, put it this way up, so it's down like that, and then you can run a tool inside to push the things together. Okay, good, that's good. The next thing I'm going to do is the bottom. Okay, again I'm going to put, I mean ideally it would be better just to leave these bits you've glued just for a little longer to set. Does help if you have the pin out. Okay, I love these metal ones. I should have put this in the first place. Okay, a line of glue and a line of glue. And I'm going to put one of these over. I'm going to turn it up this way like this, and I'm going to press down on the inside on those flaps. Perfect. Next, I'm going to glue all over here and pop that one down. Turn it up this way, and it would be good actually. Would that fit in? It would, but it's not very heavy. What have I got that I could pop in there just to press down? Something or other. Okay. If you can leave it a while for the thing to set, it would be better. Then you push in the sides, and there we go. It's quite sweet, isn't it? Look at that. Now what I did actually, in order to be able to put a ribbon on, was just get my Cropodile, but any old hole punch would do, and just punch through all the layers together. So put that into there like this. Look through the hole, make sure it's all through. And punch. It's a bit close to the edge, that one. Should have waited a bit longer, really, so that it was absolutely stuck. But you get the idea. Into there. Let me get rid of that one. Stuck in the hole. There we go. There we go. And make another hole. Into there. Take a little look. It's kind of thick with all those layers, but it will cut, as you saw, it will cut. There we are. Bring it back. And punch. Okay. So there's my little box, big enough to put in a couple of sweeties. Right, next thing I'm going to do is to do the tag. I'm not quite sure how this is going to look, but we'll find out. If we don't like it, we'll do something different, can't we? I'll get rid of that in a moment. Right, here's my tag stamp. Now Gummiapan stamps are just the rubber. There's no backing, there's no easy mount. If you want to, you can put them onto easy mount, not a problem. But what I tend to do is this. I just get a glue stick and I just do a quick smear like this and pop on my stamp and it stays. Okay. So now I need a little bit of card. I'm going to do this in gold as well, sort of to match with that, but I want a white label so that I can write on it. So once more we need the Versamark and stamp. This one hasn't been stamped before, obviously it's brand new, so we'll see how we go with this. Okay, there's my stamp. Next thing I do is to emboss with some gold again. Looks pretty cute, doesn't it? Give it another little chance, have a little jiggle. And you will find, you know, that where it was a little bit sparse, it probably looks a little bit more concentrated because the powders have a second chance to find every bit of the sticky ink. Okay, I'll whiz this up and we'll just heat this. Okay, now this tag, I just am not quite sure how this is going to work. We will be able to see some of the the tag, but we won't be able to see whether the hole is in the right place. Let's just see a minute. Get off the sticky. One thing about Gummiapan stuff, the residue doesn't normally stick on the... Let's have a look. It doesn't normally stick on the die. What I think I'm going to do is this. I'm going to cut one out, first of all, from another piece of... Let's do it from a piece of paper. Where's the piece of paper? And then I should be able to see exactly what's going on with the shape. Let's just do this. Now, I still don't know where I still don't know where the hole is. It probably will be in the right place. But I can put this around the die now, and around the stamp rather, and then fit this in, and it should be absolutely right. And because it is paper, the die should cut through everything. Let's just see. Are we right? Can see all around this way. Okay, pop it in and stick it down. Okay. Now cut it out. There we go. There we go. This video is getting a bit longer than I thought actually, but we'll see how we go. There we are. No, I must have moved it. Still, that's not good. I'm going to have to do that again. Let's just do it quickly. I'll try it without the paper this time. Right. And emboss with the powder. What I should have done, of course, was to limit the movement by putting this on my cutting mat first of all. See, I can't see what's going that end, but I think I'll probably do better without. Oh dear, that was a bit of a mistake. Never mind, let's see how we go this time. I mean, they're not exactly... One's freehand and one is straight, so we'll just see how we go. Try again. Still not very good. Can you see this? I'm too close this end. I'm better than that one. So I think the answer is to just try and move it over a little bit further one way, but you get the gist. And there is just a tiny hole in there, but I think I'll make it slightly larger. There's a tiny hole been made by the die, but here's the small one. Let's have a look. So it's far enough in. There we go. Slightly bigger one. So now I can pop my big old tag onto my little carton, little box, and thread a ribbon through, and Bob's your uncle, as they say. So, rather long, but I think we got there in the end. I must clean out that nib. And thank you so much to... what is that one for? Which one's that one for? That must be for the big one. Or is that for... Let's just have a look. That's for that in there, is it? Is that to go in there? I think it does. It's very clever, isn't it? Well, there we go. Thank you to Anne. Thank you to all of you for watching. Anne has also been very generous with buying me coffee as well, and so thank you to her for that, and everyone else who buys me coffee too. I am just overwhelmed, absolutely overwhelmed, and just want to say thank you to everyone for your kindness. Much appreciated. So a big thank you, 100 and thank you might go on there, or happy birthday or whatever. So rather long and protracted, but I hope a few bits of it were helpful in some ways. As ever, thank you for watching.